Hey guys, I'm just doing this quick video. I was swapping out seats between my newer Avalon and my older Avalon. Here you can see I have the Avalon out of the front side driver, and I'm putting the other one back in now. Something for you to look at. If you do this and your seat gets worn out, because they will over time, I had a quarter break the motor in mine. You have 4 bolts that go into the floor. One here, one back here, and one back here. And then under the seat there are going to be 3 specific plugs. They're fairly easy to come off. This one has a push. This one has also got a push right here. And this one has a slide tab that you slide back and it releases. The bolts that hold the seat in are these right here. They're pretty easy to come out with a socket wrench. Make sure when you put your seat back in, they go in securely. You have cover plates that come off, and I will show as I put the other one back in. So that was my 06 on the floor. This is the 08. So under the seat, you will see where those 3 connectors go. They're based on fit, so no big deal. Like I said, they come off fairly easily. And that controls your motors, sensors, etc. For weight, those jack in. Once you've got those set, you'll see you have an alignment spike here and here, and they're going to sit in these, whoops, sorry guys, in these brackets right here, and that'll help you line up to secure the bolts. I recommend cleaning under them every so often. I found a water bottle, all kinds of stuff you forget's under there, and that can get in your slide rails and jam your seats up. For these purposes, I drive this newer one a little bit more, so that's why I'm swapping the seats, because I've broken this other one in. It's a little bit more comfortable from my 06. And so yeah, so once you've got that done, you sit it down, and you're going to just slide it forward until it locks into place. Once it's locked into place, your bolt holes will line up, and you just take your bolts, and you can hand feed them in and get them aligned and get them started. They're pretty heavy duty. What I should do is go get my WD-40 and grease them, but they came out pretty much no problem, so you can hand crank them down for the most part fairly easily. You just want to make sure you don't cross thread them, line up everything nice. If it's giving you feedback, then it's probably not lined up right. See, I didn't have that one lined up right the first time, so now it's lined up nice and smooth. Then you can come to the back, hand guide the same ones. Like I said, you're going to have these clips. You just pop them off. Now before you can guide the other ones in, you'll notice that when it's slid back, it's over it. So you move it forward, so that you can get access to the holes. Now you're ready. You can set my keys down. Again, you're just going to line these up by hand, kind of align it, get your bolt started, get your other bolt started. Now, once it's ready, this is a 15mm socket that I'm using right here. Craftsman, simple, ratchet. That's all I needed to take it out. Turn it back the other direction, and we just begin to lock these down in place. Remember, this holds you in the seat, or in the car. So make sure you tighten them down. Put a little bit of torque in there, but don't over torque them. And then, again, when you're done, you slide your covers back on where they belong. Okay, just like that. Take this one. It's my first video of this kind of stuff, so my apologies if it's kind of shaky. But I'm doing the work at the same time. It's a little, you'll see they slide right in, pop in place. And we're good to go. We can move to the front, slide the chair back again. You want to make sure, again, that all your motors work, your ups and your downs, your recline, your lumbar if you care about it. That way, I probably should have done that before I tightened it down in case you have to rip it out. So check the connection, but a little too late. We can always back them back out. And so, and then same thing. Just tighten it down to get nice. You may find like a little bit of resistance. So. My apologies, guys. I gotta set this down for a second. Put a good bit of torque on it. That way, again, like I said, you're bolted into the car here. These are your 4 points, the only things that hold you in. So make sure you're bolted in good, because you don't want to go flying, you know, even in an accident. So. Handheld vacuum cleaner out of the way. So once you get it, you start to feel resistance, and you just tighten it just ever so much, so if you ever have to do it again, you don't have to break your tools to get them out. All right, a little torque back on it again, just make sure. All right, we're good. And then again, same thing with these covers. They go on under and they snap back into place. And again, you line up the teeth under and then pop it down and you're good. And that's how you do it. We're going to go over to the 06 real quick. We're going to put that seat back in. So right now, again, it's been cleaned out fairly well. I'm going to vacuum under it real quick. I meant to bring that with me. You never know what's up under there. It's kind of like after you move and you haven't moved your furniture in years, you don't really know what's under there until you move it. But coins, screws, all that can get in your way. So let's suction this up. Now, this particular Avalon that we're putting this other seat back in has 543,000 miles on it. So we love this car. Trying to get anything out from under here before we put it back, you know. No reason to put it back on things that could cause a problem, get in there, mess up the motor, bugs, etc. So we got that out of the way. We've got our bolts here, our covers, our wiring harness, all our carpets tucked nice and neatly. Take our coins and move them. All right, it's time to slide our seat in. So the way to do this is, so there's our other seat from the other Avalon. You're going to pick it up and you're going to just turn it facing as if the seat's going to face out to you, and you're going to rock it in. So let me see if I can do this and you can follow the motion. Okay. How do I want to do this? Let me grab my socket set. I think it's over here. Yeah, this will work. I can prop it up. Hold on. So, now see how I put it in? All right. Pick it up, carry it over. drop it down just a little bit. And you rotate it as you come under. You're in. And then you kind of pre-stage it where it needs to be. Connector. And just like that, we're ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and slide it. Oh, we gotta hook it up first. Duh. So you'll see on the bottom, again, you've got guide points on both sides for where your bolts are gonna go. Then you have your bolt holes in the back. There's no guidepost back there. So make sure when you're moving them, put them on concrete, whatever, you don't tear that up. So we're gonna reconnect our hoses. That one's gonna go in there. They pop right back into place. And just like that, you're good to go. I hope that's been helpful. Appreciate it. Good luck.